an update on a really tragic story in the death at a daycare in the Bronx. A 1-year-old child died after being exposed to fentanyl. Well, now a third person has been charged in that investigation. Fox 5's Kendall Green joining us live down there in the Bronx with more. Kendall?
Hey, good evening, Carell. While the fourth individual believed to be in connection with this drug ring ran inside this daycare here, federal prosecutors, they announced their arrest of 38-year-old Rennie Antonio Paredes for his alleged role in the drug ring that left a 1-year-old dead here. A toy truck, flowers, candles, and a teddy bear sitting just outside of the Bronx daycare to remember 1-year-old Nicholas Dominici, killed after his exposure to fentanyl earlier this month. Monday, federal authorities charged 38-year-old Rennie Antonio Paredes, also known as El Gallo, with conspiracy to distribute narcotics. In court documents, prosecutors say law enforcement officers searched Paredes' apartment and found shopping bags, pictured here, with tools and instruments used to prep and distribute drugs inside. The products were in glycine envelopes stamped Red Dawn, the same stamp that appeared on the drugs recovered at the daycare. Anthony Velasquez lives at 50 Woody-Crest Avenue, where he and his neighbors are absorbing the shock.
You know, as a parent now with these 2 kids, it's terrible. Can't even imagine what they're going through. So I hope justice is served for the parents that have to go through this.
Paredes now charged alongside Gray Mendez, the daycare's owner, and Carlisto Acevedo Brito, a man who rented a room from her. They were hit last Tuesday with federal narcotics conspiracy charges, previously charged in state court with murder of depraved indifference in the 1-year-old's death.
It's disturbing to know that someone is connected with the situation with the baby that died from the fentanyl, and they live in this building or associate with someone in this building.
In the latest court filings, prosecutors shared new images of the daycare owner's husband, still on the loose. They show him allegedly walking out of a back alley behind the daycare with several bags, before first responders arrived at the daycare to find Dominici and 3 other toddlers unresponsive.
It's not safe even for our own children in the neighborhood right now. And I feel that
Now, if convicted, that charge carries a mandatory minimum sentence of 20 years to life in prison. That's the latest from the Kingsbridge section of the Bronx in New York. Kendall Green, Fox 5 News. Carell, back to you.
Kendall, thank you so much there for keeping us updated. I did have one question. Any news going forward when it comes to inspecting these daycare centers? I know one of the biggest concerns for residents is that this was a certified place. People thought that they could trust leaving their children there. What have authorities said?
Authorities, they did make efforts from what we believe to, give more surveillance of these daycares here in the city. I mean, there's several cameras here to where you can monitor them more, but this is some process they have to make over time.
Thank you, Kendall Green down there, Fox 5 New York. Appreciate your reporting. We'll talk again soon.